Good evening. This is Headline News on CNC3 and the TBC Radio Network. Top of the news tonight, FIFA Vice President, Works and Transport Minister Jack Warner has been named in an investigation by the BBC's Panorama program. Panorama says it has seen emails and an invoice which show Mr. Warner was involved in the procurement of $84,000 worth of 2010 World Cup tickets. The email trail suggests the tickets were destined for the black market, but the planned deal, including 38 tickets for the final in Johannesburg, collapsed because the touts were not prepared to pay the asking price. In 2006, Panorama revealed that Mr. Warner had sold tickets on the black market for that year's World Cup tournament in Germany. FIFA subsequently ordered Mr. Warner's family business, Simple Travel, to make a $1 million donation to charity to compensate for the profits it had made through resale of 2006 FIFA World Cup tickets. Asked about the allegations, FIFA President Sepp Blatter is reported to have said, quote, "Should it be knowledgeable to us by official means or by official channels, then naturally we would have to look at that," end quote. Mr. Warner is out of the country and was unavailable for comment on the Panorama investigation. After weeks of protest, the West Indies group of university teachers, WIGOT, has signed on the dotted line with the University of the West Indies for a 5% increase for the period August 1st, 2008 to July 31st, 2011. The breakdown is 1% for 2008, 2% for 2009, and 2% again for 2010. The media was not invited to the signing of the agreement between WIGOT's president, Dr. Godfrey Steele, and UWI's St. Augustine principal, Professor Clement Sankat. Government's Information Services says both parties have agreed that they would re-examine the arrangements for future salary negotiations before the start of the next round of negotiations. Finance Minister Winston Dukaran hailed the signing of the agreement as exciting news, especially when taking into consideration the ongoing wage negotiations between the CPO and the PSA. Meantime, PSA President Watson Duke says he is not prepared to accept 5%, saying public officers must be paid enough to cover 3 years of inflation.
5% cannot do, 10% would not do, and 15% is surely not enough. We have done our homework. And economically, all public servants, and by extension other public officers, their salary has been undermined by the erosion of inflation to some 66% purchasing power right now.
Duke says while they remain open to negotiations with the CPO, the offer must be better, and he says the blame for the state of the negotiation rests at the doors of the finance minister.
The government has to wise up, and they must consider the role that the finance minister is playing. And they must ask themselves, is he helping the party or is he hurting the party? If he's helping the party, then leave him there. But if he's hurting the party, the PSA is saying, get rid of him, and get rid of him quickly.
We now take a short break and return with more news.